Oh, Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. It's just not raining. A little quick project to do before we hit the road. Get that sticker updated. There's the new one. Actually, they're gonna fly away. There we go. We're upgraded for another year. Alrighty. Registration and the insurance put back in. In the beast. We're not driving it today. Go to the grocery store. Oh, garbage. Put that up. Don't want to litter. I'll get that put in the garbage and going. So we will take this beast. Oh, I was gonna go look up that gas station real quick. The ethanol free place. I'm gonna go run back inside and get that. Here's the axle shafts I was gonna show you guys yesterday. He bead blasted them, cleaned them up pretty good. They got grease on them, so it's probably all over the carpeting now, but that's the new wheel stud he put on. I'd recommend chasing these and to use anti-seize on them because the metallic coating is all gone off of them. So I think that's my window latch deal I'm gonna put on. But yeah, there's the shafts for the axle for the 44. So maybe we'll get to that here after a while. Let me go get the address for that. I think I know where it is. We'll just go down and get some go-go juice, and if it's the right one, great. If not, what do I do with the keys? We just had them. There we go. We got at the grocery store. I need to hit the hardware store. Little problem with some electrical in the house. Just noticed last night. I had me worried all night, so I didn't sleep a whole lot, but I haven't torn it apart yet. When my new infrared heater kicks on, which I have in the front room, I have an outlet in my bedroom that is getting hot. So I found that last night. It was a little chilly in the house. Before I went to bed, I was going to plug my little oil-filled heater in the bedroom. Went to go put it into that outlet, and it's not so hot you can't keep your hand on it, but it's more than just warm. So I've got aluminum wiring in my house. It was built in '68. But aluminum's not the best wiring, but it was cheap back then. And I was told when I bought the place, you know, keep an eye on things like that. And usually you can just cut the wire back a few inches and it corrodes over time, loses its conductivity. So we'll give that a whirl. If not, if I don't have enough to get into fresh, good aluminum wiring, or if there's other problems in there, I've got a roll of wire, house wire, got from my dad. It's been sitting in the shed. Well, it's been sitting here ever since I've had it, but it's out in the shed now, so more than enough to get from my power box, which is literally just a couple feet away. So, but as usual, that's something I've never tackled before, so electricity scares me. Electricity and anything with high pressure, like high pressure pneumatics and hydraulics and things like that. I like using them. Makes me nervous every time I disconnect the hose or something. And electricity is kind of the same way. One of those things, I mean, I'm around it, I work with it at work a little bit, and I know the basic principles, but in the back of my mind, it just says, this ain't right. I clean up that yard pretty good. But anywho, let's hit the hardware store first. Let's head up to Ace. I don't know, maybe we'll even grab some teriyaki while we're up there. It's just right down the road. Same complex, and then we'll hit the grocery store. Need a few things. Cats are running out of food. Little buggers are eating out of house and home. One of them doesn't like to use the litter box because the other two will attack her. The black one doesn't like using it. So of course it was pouring down rain last night and she didn't want to go outside, so what did she do when she had to go to the bathroom? Crapped in the corner. Oh joy. Luckily I caught it when it was still fresh. Was able to pick it up, clean it up. Well, I didn't have to. She's done that before where she's crapped when I've been sleeping and it just stinks up the whole house. Oh, I gotta grab some air freshener too. I used up my can last night. So, I'll just pop in here. Don't need any car parts that I know of. Mr. Beamer whipping around corners like he owns the place there, that silver one. Park down here at Ace and buy our stuff, walk down for some teriyaki. Ace is the place for all your hardware needs. Like Mr. Minivan Wade. Place is hopping today. Wonder what's going on. Subaru station wagon. Don't see many of those floating around much anymore, do ya? This dude's just driving all over the damn place. We're gonna park out here in the back because it's easy. Alrighty, I will be back momentarily. Shopping, yay. Alrighty, 5 minutes and $18 later. Outlet cover, and I picked up a light switch, about all they had there, which was one. We're gonna run into Snohomish real quick and hit Home Depot. Check this guy's rig up out, huh? Got himself a nice 3/4 ton GMC, little river boat, still draining, jet drive, set up for some river fishing. Wonder which one he's going down. Hey Kevin, look, a Volvo station wagon. Old one. Oh, that's a classic. But yeah, let's go find our gas station. It should just be right up the road here. And we will sneak down into Snohomish to the Home Depot. Right. Spirit Sport. Can't see with the flag there. There's we're getting down there on gas. I normally don't run it much lower than a quarter tank, but last couple days she went down pretty quick driving to and from work. I go, I'm trying to remember where this place is. If I go straight through this light to the next light, hang a left, and it should be, you know, 3/4 to a mile down the road. once I cross Highway 9. Highway 9 is just off to our left. I know you guys are probably saying, oh, you should have turned left there and caught Highway 9, it would have been quicker. That's what I said, you know, you guys are getting such a good tour, you're going to know your way around my neighborhood more than I will. I like the back roads a little better anyway. See more. Not afraid to going a little bit slower and taking a little bit longer time to get there. Especially since this is all I got planned for the day. Get those axle shafts out of the truck and back into the garage. Maybe we'll pick up that center section, get it inside the house. This evening, as the sun goes down, I got a couple of old wooden shelves I can put on my kitchen table. We'll use that as a little workbench, get some tools in there. See what we can't screw up, huh? Nice little wood log cabin there. Nice looking little place they had. Never noticed it before. I was smart, I would have grabbed the camera and whipped it around, but should have grabbed the suction cup mount. In the road, so you don't jostle around too much. Put some lights on for safety. Oh, I was goofing around online this morning and reading all the reviews on that new James Bond movie, Skyfall. I'm a bit of a James Bond fan. Got onto Google and talking about a DVD or a Blu-ray release date sometime in May, possibly. And so I went over to Amazon and just see what they had for pre-orders, and they've got it there. So I pre-ordered the James. I haven't even seen it. That's usually how I do all my movies. So it sounds like it's getting really good reviews. People are liking it. Wee little Mini Cooper S. I can probably get you guys right down in here. Looking through a little bit of a dirty windshield, but not too bad. So, follow this road. Gas like that, my gas gauge almost went up to a quarter tank, so I guess I know where my sending unit is, way in the back. Got us a wide load going there. It's an old Gordon Trucking Company truck there. Used to work for that company back when I drove. Yeah, we had a couple of cab overs like that, and they used them primarily. The dude that did the Salt Lake City run had one, because he did a lot of tight turning areas, and then I think there was one or two down in LA. There may have been one up here in the Seattle area, but everything else they ran was a conventional long nose. They always ran Freightliners in that company. That would have been a neat job if I would have been into the YouTube, but I was pretty much before the Wi-Fi, and I did not have a computer, didn't even have I don't even think I had a camera. I think this is the station. Tom Thumb, yeah, that name's familiar. They only got a couple of pumps, $3.59 a gallon. goofball in that. That red car is hogging up both pumps. See if we can't just get turned around here and wait for an opening. A little black Chevy Cruze up there. Well, not a bad looking little car. A lot of people are telling me to get the Ford. Get the Focus, get the Focus. We'll see what pricing is like and who's willing to deal the most. And oh, where's that Buick going? Is he going? Nope. I got her. See if we can beat the Ford. Doofus in that red car is hogging up 2 pumps. Alrighty, let's get some fuel in this. Well, that was a wee bit of an expensive fit up. It's kind of why I don't like running that tank down quite as low as I did. Did 333 miles, but a lot of city driving. And put $80 into her. That got me 22 and almost 22 1/4 gallons. Normally I put about 17 to 18 gallons in, so. But this is going to last me at least 2 weeks. Look for all the traffics to get by here. Pull out in front of the Ford, pick them up T-Ruck. Roll on that power so we don't break them loose. Hitting the gas like that doesn't help the fuel kind of be too much, but oh well. So now we're going to pop down into Snohomish, hit the Home Depot, grab our light switches. I can't think of anything else I need. May hit AutoZone because I'll do that tomorrow. It's been a while since I've done the fuel filter on this. I was thinking of that as I run that tank down that low. I don't know if there's anything in the bottom of that tank dirt-wise, but I know these trucks, they've had problems with the fuel pumps. I don't know if the Vortex as much had it, but the throttle bodies, I know they were notorious for crapping out. The filter is actually the problem, from what I've read. The filter is actually a bit too small for the fuel flow needed, so that pump has to work pretty hard. And if that filter starts to plug up, that pump has to work even harder to keep the flow up to make sure the motor can run. So I think it's been a couple of years since I did this filter. I may have one at the house. But we'll get home when we put the axle shafts away if we don't. Of course, what's a filter going to cost me? $5–10 bucks. Maybe I'll just swing by. After grocery shopping, maybe we'll pop down and order up some teriyaki, then we'll walk next door, get the store, grab the filter. And I know I got one. If I got 2, then I got a spare. But yeah, we'll shut the camera off here. Turn it on as we get closer to Home Depot and take you all along for a ride today. Again, as usual, since there's nothing else really exciting going. This way I can listen to the music without having to worry about the YouTube screaming at me. So we'll see you here in a sec. Alrighty, coming in the back way into Snohomish. And if I remember right, we want to make a right-hand turn. So left takes us into Old Town. This is where I went to that car show and saw Dennis Gage. Well, not exactly where we're going if I was to make a left there. this is the way I want to go. Usually hit the lows in Everett because it's on my way to work. I know I've been to this place a few times, but I just cannot remember exactly. How to get there. Report said 70% or 75% chance of rain today, which is pretty good right now. Tomorrow's 100%, so let's get our running around done today. I haven't heard from Ken if he's still doing his block sanding party. Yeah, Woes should be up on top of that retaining wall right there. Arby's under new ownership. I don't know, that kind of sounds good for lunch, doesn't it? A little roast beef sandwich. Inside by myself. I hate to let it get cold. Alrighty, Home Depot. The Home Depot. Now we just gotta find parking. I looked at their sheds, but they were really expensive. I don't think they had any kits. Everything they sold was ones that they built for you. So, alright, let's see what they got for electrical stuff. I'll be back in a bit. Alrighty, there I cleaned the window for you a little bit, so you can kind of see behind that Ford Escape there, that shed. That's a 10 by 16. Mine is a 10 by 12. That one was $3,400 over there. Up here $1,200 for mine. Construction is pretty much the same. 2x3 with whatchamacallit, pressboard flooring. I think the doors are actually a little bit shorter on that one. But that's made by a company called Tough Shed. They do build tough sheds, but I'm not going to double the price, just to actually almost triple the price. So I think I'm going to take that light switch back to Ace. Maybe do that tomorrow. So I spent 11 bucks, 12 bucks for that one single light switch. Home Depot, their individual little switches were about 12, almost 13 bucks a piece. But the bottom, they have the bulk section. How about a 10-pack for $17? That'll do all the light switches in my house. See, I was going to do them all anyway, but I'm just kind of replacing a few at a time. I did one. Where did I do that one? Oh, in the living room. I replaced that one. But yeah, holy crap. So if I would have bought them all individually, it would have cost me, you know, well over $100 bucks. Almost 150 bucks. 120. So then I bought a bunch of the new plates too, because I think all mine are white. I'm gonna go for the almond color. Got one fancy $10 double light switch plate cover thing. Hey, look, a Jeep Cherokee. The one that dress up the front room a little bit. Pull out in front of this car. So now we are going to get it on back to the teriyaki joint, I think. No, let's go grocery shopping first. Let's do the groceries. Yeah, the checkout gal there, she used to work at Harbor Freight. Thought she looked familiar. Daphne. Let's go this way. It's kind of a suicide run. Oh, I don't know if they got this open. Let's go see. Let's go see. This takes us back to Highway 9. However, you gotta go across the highway. I mean, literally drive across the highway. There's no stop sign there or anything. Kind of a dangerous entrance. But I know they're doing construction to put an overpass or something here. Bigford Ford on the left. Maybe coming down to talk to them for Focuses and Fiestas next year. But let's see what they got going on down here for construction wise. This place has been around for a while. Got a pretty good reputation in the area. We'll see how willing they are to wheel and deal, because I'm not going to pay suggested retail price for the car. We're going to try to get several grand off. And if they don't want to deal, then so be it. I don't have to buy a new car, I just like to buy a new car. She got a boatload of Super Duties there though. Holy cow. I guess some of them are F-150s. F-150s. I delivered hot tubs. I had a boss that lived right around here in a big old house. On the slow days, used to pop out there and he would let us mow the grass and do yard work and things like that to keep us busy. Did a lot of maintenance for him in the winter time. That was a pretty nice house. Nice chunk of little chunk of property he had there. Let's see what we got going on down here. Lights are on for safety. I gotta get a buzzer or something. Fancy with Audi. Yeah, Audi. Get a buzzer or something for the Jeep, because I've killed that battery a couple of times at work. Pull in and don't turn them off. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. I see a lot of construction. Oh yeah, okay. You can see the overpass they're putting in here. Probably going to be an on-ramp once you get across, because you can see this is how we get on Highway 9, and Highway 9 is... These cars are zipping along. Speed limit's 55 through here. So I have got to get my tail out and goose it to... There we go. Woo, wheel spin. Oh, we're fishtailing. Yeah, baby. But 75 now, so look at that, we're going 75 and I'm not even catching the people in front of us. I'm kind of glad to see this overpass going in. So, how are we going to, oh, we got to get to the left. So I'm going to just take 20 up the hill. That's the hill we came down where I stuck behind the school buses earlier in the week. We're still doing 70 to 55. Yeah, the next couple of years I want to get that limited slip fix in this thing. And we weren't really stepping out too far, but it was, she was walking out a little bit. Just haul this thing down to Randy's and say, fix the rear end. And we can go through it and basically rebuild it so she'll be good. Now we're going to climb this monster hill. Oh yeah. We're climbing. We're climbing. Climbing. Most of the dozers coming down off the side here because it's going to stay behind me. Yeah, I couldn't believe that when I saw the 10-pack. It was $17 for those light switches. I'd be stupid not to pick that up. So I got 9 more switches. What's going on here? Lose a little bit of his load. So I got 9 more switches for only $5 more. I ain't complaining one bit about that. I think I'll have 2, maybe 3 left over. That's okay. Still saving a boatload of money. See if I can't figure out that grounding issue on that outlet. I don't know if I have any ground wire. I don't know if they sell that separately. I'm pretty sure after thinking about it, that's what the problem's going to be, is just the ground. Oh, at this light we've come full circle. If I were to follow this road straight on through, that would take me back to the Tom Thumb gas station. Where we put all that 22 1/4 gallons worth of ethanol-free 87 octane fuel into the beast. Yeah, maybe we'll see if the little hesitation problem goes away. It wasn't doing it when I was getting on Highway 9 there. She's running nice and smooth, but she's always been a good running truck. This is one of those beasts that's going to be on the road for a long time. The motor's still very solid. Transmission's probably going to be the first thing to go, because that's commonplace with these trucks. And I haven't exactly babied it. I mean, I don't hammer on it everywhere I go, but she's had her fair share of burnouts and a lot of hard accelerating. Not saying that the transmission's acting funny at all, I mean, it still shifts good. But when the tranny comes out to get rebuilt, I want to get that rear main taken care of on this motor. Probably be a good time to get the rear end redone too, money permitting. I think there's still a lot of good life left in this truck. It's only got 170,000 miles on it. 170,431 to be exact. But it's going to be nice to get that Jeep back. The axle shafts are done. I got to make sure the mating surface where that little seal went in, it's got rubber on it. Make sure that that mating surface on the axle housing is nice and clean, so I don't tear up that rubber seal and leak if there's corrosion in there. Get that pinion taken care of. The front input shaft there onto the differential. Get that little whatchamacallit swapped over, and then that center section and that rear end will be basically brand new. Not going to repaint it or anything. Should hit it with a pressure washer just to knock all the stuff off. Oh, brake lines, I'm going to replace the brake lines on it too. I'm doing everything else, why go cheap, right? Brand new steel lines. Probably do the rubber lines from the factory tubes off the body. So I know those are good. I'm pretty sure they're good off the axle, but why chance it? Going through everything else, why not spend a couple extra bucks? And maybe we'll see what they got at AutoZone there. Of course, I just realized I was going to the grocery store first. You know what? Let's hit Hagen's here. Let's hit Hagen's. I haven't been there in a long time. Was just hitting Safeway because I got their discount card for fuel, but I don't use their fuel anymore. Although Safeway is the only one in this area open 24 hours. Hagen's used to be. They went back down to a close at 11, open at whatever in the morning, 4, 5, 6. See what we got for. Here's sirens. There he is. Park out here with the T-Rex. Almost made the line, but we're okay. Alrighty, we'll shut you off. Come back when we're done. Running around. 3:03 in the afternoon. So we've been doing this for an hour-ish, a little more than. When did I start? 1:30? 2 o'clock? Something like that. Oh, I forgot Hagen's does not have the cat food that I like to feed the cats. So, I'm going to run to Target. And I'm not going to get teriyaki. I picked up a nice little chef salad in there. From their deli department. Looked pretty good. It's $5. Probably a whole lot better for me than that teriyaki. Would still like to hit the auto parts store, but I don't have to do that today. Yeah, cut the corner there, Toots. 69 Camaro. So now we're gonna go zip on down to Target. Could go to the other grocery store I normally hit, but I'll just hit Target. They're actually a little bit cheaper, so. Hopefully they're just right around the corner. It's kind of nice. Everything I need is within just literally a few minutes of the house. So one thing I'm going to miss when I move out of this place sometime in the future. But can't have everything all perfect and lined up and all that crap. Let's just get pretty darn close. But yeah, a couple of loaves of potato bread because I like potato bread. And grab a chunk of ham because I like frying up a little bit of ham and throwing with my scrambled eggs when I do that. And little, what is it, turkey Polish sausage or kielbasa or whatever it is. I got a couple cans of, what is it, not beef stew, but beef and barley soup or something like that. Beef and vegetable soup, I can't remember what it is, from Campbell's. I like cooking up a bed of brown rice, throw that on the bottom of a pan, heat up some of that soup, thicken it with a little bit of flour and throw that on top. And then last time I cooked up the sausage and diced it up and threw it on top of everything, and that was pretty darn good. That was almost 5 days worth of food for me. 2 or 3 cans of that soup, but pretty tasty. So here is the Target. It's going to be crowded in there because it's a weekend. I hate running around like this on the weekends. Oh yeah, parking lot's looking pretty full. Let's sneak in this way. Park down here in my usual area. And we'll be back. Stay tuned. Oh, we're done. Get home. 3:30. Wasn't too bad in there, but I hate getting stuck behind people that are just slowly meandering through the store while blocking all the aisles, looking and chatting. Then the phone rings and you gotta stop and answer it, and right in the middle of the aisle and make everybody go around you. Jeez. A little common courtesy, people, goes a long way. And they get upset when you try to get your cart around theirs, and then they have to stop talking and move their cart. Oh my goodness. I hate stupid people. cell phones for that very reason. People get so single-minded when they're on those damn things. Anywho, we are done running around. Picked up a few more things than I wanted to in Target, but I was there, so what the heck. Forgot to grab milk when I was at Hagen. I like the cartons because I can't drink a lot of milk with my stomach problems. I can't handle it. So I like buying little cardboard cartons because that stuff's usually good for 2 or 3 weeks. Whereas the plastic jugs, you know, the one I bought, today's the 1st of December, and the only one they had in there expires on the 5th of December. But I didn't want to run up to the grocery store, and I just want to get home and use what little bit of daylight's left. I got to do that outlet. I mentioned earlier I hate electricity. It scares the snot out of me. Well, I'm going to kill the power to the entire house because I don't trust those individual breakers. Even though I've got the little tester deal you hold up there, and just don't trust it. I can't physically see it. I don't trust it. But we'll go home, do something to eat, play with that outlet. I don't know, maybe we'll dig into that center section. Check the mail. A little upset with Amazon right now. I pre-ordered Men in Black 3 a month ago, 2 months ago, whatever it was. And it came out Tuesday and I never got my copy. They finally shipped it out yesterday. Forgot all about it till I got the little email though. Walking through Target and I got the movie all over the place. Kind of on a movie kick right now. And as winter kicks in, and don't want to go outside to do much of anything because of cold and wet and rain. God, I hope we get some snow this year. Lovely, lovely day. I don't think I'm going to end the video here. I think I'm going to do another long one for you guys. Dig into that outlet and throw that on here too. You guys can see how crappy my little house is. The longer I stay there, the more I kind of regret buying this place. But what are you going to do? I haven't really done much with the place in a couple of years I've been there, so I just need to hunker down, quit spending so much on the cars. Let's get some stuff done to the house. I know I'm hoping for a developer to come buy me out, but I'm not going to let the place just fall apart around me. Still got to have a nice place to live. Oh, the lovely neighborhood. I think the house is on the left side of this road, stay, and everything on the right is what's under the rezone, including my favorite neighbor. Watch, I'll wind up buying a new place. She'll move right next door to me or something. Wouldn't that be some crazy shit? Up there, you can see he's been trying to kick the gravel back into there. Oh, speaking of the gravel, look who's out. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Alrighty, I think we're done for the day. We're going to call her quits, and we will, no, we're not. We're going to go inside and play with the lights. So we'll see you inside. Oh, the backyard, but we're not outside, we're inside. There's my outlet I'm having problems with, right in the bedroom. There's my power panel, so I mean if I had to, it's not that difficult. Heater's running right now. She's warm right in the middle. So we're going to kill the power. I can't find my little tester. And go from there. There's those baseboard heaters. This one's old. Probably wouldn't hurt to replace it with a newer one. Probably be a little more efficient, although baseboard is not the most efficient anyway. But look at some of the rust. She's been in there a while. But yeah, let's get this taken apart, see what it looks like, and we'll go from there. Oh, I almost forgot. I was complaining about Amazon and the Men in Black. Well, it showed up in the mail today, so I got something to watch later tonight. But, alright, off to work. Hey, I found my tester. Harbor Freight version. But, Sendtech. It's only a couple bucks. Non-contact voltage detector. So, I mean, we got power going there now. So let's see what happens. That's the main, that's the stove, dryer, water heater, garage, outlets. Oh, that's loose, that's not good. It also turns the lights off. So that one, let's see if we got power down here now. Yes, we do. So what does that one power? Well, that powers actually this room. So that outlet is off. Because I've still got lights in the back room there. Camera won't focus. But, so okay. So we got that one figured out. Okay, so this one kills the lights in my bedroom, which is the master bedroom, and the front room and the kitchen. The one on the bottom does the other two bedrooms and the bathroom. So we're going to kill this one. I've got a flashy light. So with the front room off, the heater is off. Hopefully there's enough ambient light there. So if I get electrocuted, it'll be on camera. Hopefully I survive long enough to upload the video. There is a foam pad over that, which she's coming off okay. Might have to reuse that, like a spacer or something. I'll have to check into that. I don't know if I could slip this between the mattress and the box spring here. Just about, hey, look at that. Look at that, huh? Shadows, I know. Home repairs. Cats are worried. The lights are out. What happened? Are we all gonna die? I don't smell anything burning, so, although I do smell cat pee over here. Who's been using the corner of the bedroom? Oh, crusty. Nice. That's not good. Crunchy wires. Oh shit. Not good at all. Rusted connectors. That's not good. How do I take care of that? Might have to run wires. I don't want to do that tonight. That would be the ground if I'm not mistaken. That's got a lot of corrosion on it. No, what is the ground? That's the ground on the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, because that's the bare wire. And she's a little warm. Insulation's crusty. Things have been getting toasty in there. That's not good. Son of a buck. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. I don't want to rewire right now. I'm not smart enough to rewire. There's aluminum. Okay, I'm gonna... Jeez. All the wiring, all the insulation. That wire is bare right there. So I need some wire. I have to run back up to the hardware store. Crap. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to sit down and figure this one out. Well, I don't have any wire nuts. Oh, nuts. So it's firing up all red since she's legal now. Got these new wiper blades in here too. How difficult would it be to throw them on real quick? Since we gotta let the truck warm up for a minute or two. Anywho. For these things. Alrighty, I think I just busted one of my wiper arms over there because I can't figure out how to get the damn thing apart. So we're not taking that truck. Alrighty, I think what I'm going to do, the cats has been here checking things out, one of the toys, I'm going to go ahead and just wrap that back up. I'm going to put some electrical tape over the bare wires, seal it back up so I don't have to worry about any shorts, and I'm going to let it ride for the night because it is dark outside. See, it's dark outside. Battery died so I didn't take you with, but went up to Ace to go get some wire nuts. They were all out. So I drove down to Harbor Freight. Got a container of wire nuts, 158 of them, different sizes. So, and since it was cheap, I bought 2. Not that I need them, but oh, now that I got them, they're like $2 a package. I mean, it was dirt cheap. So tomorrow we'll take some time, and I may just run new wires. I got to pull that panel off and see what's behind there. This concerns me a little bit too, because none of the others are loose. Well, that one's a little bit loose, but it could just be because it's an open slot right above it. But I need to rewire this house basically. But back to the Harbor Freight. Got a battery terminal cleaner. That was $1, 4-in-1. So I thought, hey, what the heck? I got enough cars floating around. Let's pick another one of those up. I don't know where my other one is. Got a heavy-duty plastic suction cup, because I got to do that window in the Cadillac, and probably going to wind up having to do it myself. So figure if I put that at the very bottom of the window while it's in the up position, that should hold it. And then that was, I think, $2. And then they had this one there too. That was $7, so I picked it up. So dual suction cup. So that was like $20 was my Harbor Freight bill. $20.72. So Anyway, like I said, we're going to get the electrical tape out. We're just going to button this up for the night. I'm going to let it ride. And, because I don't really want to... I got to shut the lights off to do the wiring, and I don't want to do it in the dark with a flashlight, so we're going to keep a close eye on her tonight, and probably run the heat as little as possible. And tomorrow we will tear into this thing. So for the night, I'm going to say good evening, and y'all have a good one, and hopefully my house doesn't burn down, and if it does, I'll try to grab the camera on the way out with the cats. So see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Alrighty, I found out it is the tan wire there that is hot. It is cooking. So I forgot when I hit the switch that the heater went back on. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna pull everything apart, separate everything, get some electrical tape around them so that at least I got juice for the night. And I hope I don't burn the house down. So wish me luck, and we'll see you all tomorrow.